Hello, it's Pastor Sarah again. And not only am I here with Minnie Mouse today, who got a nice new headband with a pretty little bow on it. Still no top for all those skirts. Well, you know, everything can get better, and maybe the people that made Minnie's advent calendar will think about how we get dressed next time they make an advent calendar. So anyway, I still think she looks pretty cute. And today my Chihuahua is apparently going to stay with us. Cholula refuses to leave. So we'll see if we can get through our story. So we're going to go back to our big old advent calendar. Hold on, Cholula, you got to move. And today, day 10, our story for today. Oh, it's A Big Blue Christmas from Finding Nemo. I like animal stories. Dad, wake up! Nemo shouted early one morning as he swam back and forth across their anemone home. What is it, Nemo? Asked Marlin, waking in a hurry. Are you hurt? Is something wrong? No, Dad, the little clownfish said. It's just I have a terrific idea. It's almost Christmas. Could we have a party? Sounds like fun, Nemo, said Marlin with a yawn. But let's wait until after breakfast to start planning. There he is waking up his dad. Look at Nemo. And this is Dad, Marlin. Right after breakfast, Nemo and Marlin made a list of friends to invite. It was a long list because they had friends all over the ocean. Marlin wondered how they'd let everyone know in time. I can ask Bruce, Chum, and Anchor to help spread the word, offered Nemo. No one can say no to those guys. Marlin agreed with his son. Well, all right, son, he said, but be careful. I know, Dad. See you later, he called as he swam off. There's Nemo swimming out to get to work on that invite list. Nemo swam as fast as he could to find his shark friends. What brings you out this way, Nemo? Asked Bruce. The little clownfish told them all about the Christmas party. The sharks were thrilled. They didn't get invited to many parties. Then Nemo asked them to help tell everyone about it. You can count on us, said Bruce proudly. So there are the sharks that Nemo is going to get some help from. When Nemo got home, Marlin was nervous. We need to plan the menu, and then there's cleaning and decorating and... Stop right there, Dad, said Nemo. I'll be back later with more fins. Nemo had made some great friends when he was captured and put in a tank at a dentist's office. The whole tank gang had eventually escaped and were now living in the ocean. Nemo went to ask them for their help with the party. Look, see, can you see Dad all upset and worried? Nemo's like, hey, I'll get some of my friends to come and help us do this party. When Nemo returned home, 2 of his tank gang pals were with him. Deb, a blue and white humbug fish, and Jacques, a tiny cleaner shrimp. The 2 instantly got to work on the food and cleaning the anemone. It's too bad Flo couldn't be here, said Deb sadly. She does like to party. Nemo and Marlin winked at each other. Can you wink? It's just one eye. They knew that Flo was really only Deb's reflection in the tank glass. So there's Deb and Nemo and Jacques, here to help. Next, Nemo swam off to find their friend Dory, a regal blue tangfish. Do I know you? Dory asked when Nemo found her. Nemo just smiled at his forgetful friend. All of a sudden, Dory hugged him and said, Nemo, I've missed you. Nemo asked Dory if she'd help decorate for a party. I love parties, she said happily. At least, I think I love parties. That afternoon, Dory and Nemo worked hard hanging streamers and wreaths, and they decorated a conch shell Christmas tree. Look at their pretty decorations. See the conch shell Christmas tree? And they're hanging some streamers. That's really nice. Meanwhile, the sharks were busy inviting the other guests. Finally, there were just the sea turtles left to invite, so the sharks took a ride on the East Australian current and soon caught up with them. Awesome, said Crush. I love a party. Hey, dudes, can I come too? Asked Squirt. Of course, said Chum. Nemo wants all his friends, and I can't wait to be there either. Back at the anemone, there was only the music left to sort out. Nemo went to visit his friend Tad the butterfly fish, Sheldon the seahorse, and Pearl the squid. Together they practiced jingle shells until they were happy. Get it? Not jingle bells, jingle shells. "We'll be great," Nemo said when they were finished. "See you at the party." So here is Bruce and the sharks inviting the sea turtles. And here is Nemo and his friends practicing in their band. Finally, the night of the party arrived. Wearing colorful Christmas sea garlands, Marlin and Nemo greeted their guests. Before long, the party was filled with friends from far and near. Deb's seaweed and kelp cake and salty seawater punch were delicious. Everyone was gathered around the conch shell Christmas tree, having a great time. Look at that cool party. Look at everybody hanging out. Looks like a coral reef. Lots and lots of different animals hang out at coral reefs. It's been fun. "Time to open presents," announced Marlin. He swam over to the conch shell Christmas tree. Dory swam around the other guests, muttering, "Where is the present I brought? Wait, did I bring a present? Whose birthday was it anyway?" Dory's silly. For Bubbles, another member of the tank gang, Nemo got a brand new tiny treasure chest that released a cloud of bubbles when he opened it. Bubbles giggled. "How I've missed my bubbles." "Thank you, Nemo." The little treasure chest was one of the few things any of them missed from their days living in the tank. You ever seen a fish tank with one of these? It releases bubbles to aerate the water in the tank and help to churn the water. It's healthy for the fish in the tank. All the presents had been opened, and it was time for live music. "Come on, guys," Nemo whispered to Pearl, Sheldon, and Tad. "Time to get everyone singing and dancing." And they did. The guests all turned to watch as they started to play "We Wish You a Merry Fishmas." Aww, look at the sharks. They look so happy. Soon it was getting late, and their friends began to swim home. When the last guest was gone, Nemo said to Marlin, "Dad, this was the best Christmas ever." "You bet it was," said Marlin. "We're lucky to have so many good friends, but the best gift of all is spending Christmas with you." And he gave his son a big hug. Oh, look how sweet their hug is. So that's true, isn't it? You know, when you think about a party, sometimes you don't think about the church. But one of my jobs as a pastor is to plan a really important party. And that's actually what Christmas Eve and Christmas Day worship is. It is a party. We're celebrating the birth of Jesus. And what bigger party could we have than that? And so on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, our worship is kind of like the party that Nemo and his dad were planning. There's going to be music specially chosen for each different worship service. There's a theme. We decorate and we invite everyone. Because even if we don't know you or someone else, God does. And everybody's here to see the birthday boy. So that's why Christmas is such fun to me as a pastor, because we're planning a really amazing party. And this year you can join just by being on your computer. You can go online and you can see our party. And the cool thing about our party for Christmas Day this year is that it's themed by the Grinch. So we're going to have a really Grinchy Christmas party. And if you want to check that out, I hope you will, because we've spent all year planning this special party. And thank you for being with me today in this story. And maybe you can think about ways that you can plan to show people that you love them and care about them, even if you can't be with them the way you used to be or the way that you'd like just yet. Or maybe you can plan how you're going to get together with people when it is safe. And we look forward to that as well. So have a great day from me and Cholula. And I'll see you guys. Oh, thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.